Hi everybody, I'm Sauk Valley Media Assistant Sports Editor Christopher Heimerman. Once again, my beautiful wife Kayla back aboard for the video portion of The Soul Goal, a blog that I've been working on, that we've been working on for the past couple of months together. Training's going very well for the Wisconsin Marathon coming up in just a few weeks here, and we finally have come to the point where we're about midway through the program in terms of time. We tackled a 15-mile run yesterday. It's finally time to sign up for the marathon. And I guess I don't think anywhere along the line have I alluded to the fact that we have registered for it. It's one of the reasons why you wait so long is because it's expensive. Runners out there, you guys know how pricey it is to run events like these, especially bigger events like marathons. You know, it can be $60, $70. If you're going to go down to Walt Disney, it's upwards of $100 to run these things. So it's hardly a drop in the bucket in terms of the budget. So you got to manage it right.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, a lot of events have kind of pay scales or sliding scales where the earlier you sign up, the cheaper it is, and then the closer you get to it, obviously it's more expensive, and you run the risk of them quote-unquote selling out or filling, to their capacity, because some races like the Chicago Marathon, I'm trying to think of others offhand, but like they have a quota of how many runners that they can handle, for insurance and safety and all that stuff.
Even up in Green Bay, the Sauk Marathon.
Yeah, Sauk. But I mean, the really big events have quotas, and the more popular it is, they got to manage it. And so anyway, with them being so expensive, some people say, well, sign up early, sign up right away. The moment you know that you're going to train for this, that you want to do it, sign up. You'll save yourself some money, and the carrot is there to start and complete your training. But I don't know, for us, especially for me, it's really, I kind of play this game with myself where it's like, okay, well, yeah, signing up is a great carrot, to stay in shape, to eat healthy, to do all the good stuff that you're supposed to do. And boom, in the end, you have this goal that you're about to cross off the list. But sometimes signing up early can kind of shoot you in the foot, We've known a few people who've signed up for races relatively early, and within 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks have an injury, and it's a quote-unquote season-ending injury, and
industry term.
And they're not able to compete, and some races allow you to defer your entry, which means you can use it for next year, which is all good and fine if you know that you still want to do that event and that you're going to be able to train in a year. But
who knows what other life events are coming along?
Who knows what life events are going to come along, or what your health status is going to be at that time, or if there's another better race that you want to do, or whatever the case may be. So I always kind of wait. I start my training knowing, okay, this is the race I have in mind, and this is about how much it's going to cost me. This is about when it is. And I start planning as if I've already signed up. But then once I know that training is going well, especially for a new distance, I did it with the half marathon, we did it with the 25K, and now with the marathon, you're conquering something that you've never done before. So once you can kind of get through training a little bit and say to yourself, okay, this is going well, I'm not hurt, I feel good, I can do the distances that I've never done before, or that I haven't done really very often, then I feel a little more okay with signing up and spending all that money, thinking, okay, well, there's only 8 weeks left. I can get through 8 more weeks.
Well, that's why we're ready to do it now. There's also the whole factor of, in 3 days, the entry fee jumps to another tier.
Right.
So you have to take a lot of factors into account, and Kayla touched on a number of them. I think in our instance, we're feeling good.
Yeah.
My knee's been bugging me a little bit. The same knee that bugged me 4 years ago up at Green Bay, and the same knee that I twisted a little bit a few weeks ago when I was running with Dexter. But it's not the sort of nagging injury where it's getting worse or it's really got me spooked. It's just the aches and pains that come with the territory. And
for sure.
It hurt going into our 15-mile run yesterday, but we hit like mile 7 or 8 or so once we got over onto the trail here in Dixon, over by Lowell Park. Once we got to that point, it was really bizarre. All of a sudden, my knee felt wonderful. It was pretty exquisite to finally be completely pain-free, but I digress a little bit. The bottom line is we're feeling good. Aside from having to do a little bit of shuffling here and there with our training plan, our guide, really we're a slave to it for the most part. But we've done some light shuffling, but for the most part, day after day, we're hitting what we need to hit. Things are going well. The miles are getting easier. The wall that we're hitting is getting farther and farther in those long runs. Kayla really didn't hit a wall until we got to like mile 14 yesterday, which before was happening around 10 or 11, where your body would start, you know, kind of say no.
Yeah, or you feel like you can't pick up your legs anymore, or you know, you just can't make them go anymore without like kind of wincing every time you take a step.
So it's getting farther and farther along into our long runs. Things are going well. We're ready. We're gonna go sign up. So we urge you guys to be smart. You know, it's a fine line to walk, because if you do end up not being able to run the race that you signed up for, you know, then you're flushing the whole amount that you spent on the train oftentimes. Whereas if you just wait a few weeks, get a little farther into your training program, it might hop up $5, maybe $10, but I think it'll bring you some peace of mind, knowing that you're doing it for the right reasons. You know, you're not just training because, oh my goodness, I spent this lump of cash. You know, there's a number of reasons to run. One of them isn't for the financial benefit, unless you're exponentially faster than we are, and there's prize money at stake. So we're gonna go sign up, folks. You know, let us know the races that you're looking at for this spring. We'll catch up with you guys then. Read all the blog posts at saukvalley.com, and keep the faith. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.